previous chapter, that is 12 months. I asked you this morning to read through the chapter. I hope you all have gone through that chapter. Yes, okay. And some were getting confused. I want to clear it off. You see, now you open your workbook. You first open your workbook, page 17, 17. Open your workbook, page 17. All right, before I go to the page 17, let me read first page 16. You hold an eraser there with a pencil. If any correction to be made, you do it there, okay? Number 1, which are the 2 different places where strawberries grow? The 2 different places where strawberries grow are, number 1, in the gardens, number 2, near the trickling stream. Then what are the 2 different ways of eating strawberries? The 2 different ways of eating strawberries, not writing, it's eating. Okay? Eating strawberries are, strawberries can be eaten using bowls and silver spoon after adding sugar, spice or cream into it. Number 2, we can eat them directly after being plucked, P-L-U-C-K-E-D. Number 3, which strawberries are plump and juicy? The strawberries that grow in the garden are plump and juicy. I think all of you got it. Number 4, which strawberries are sweeter? The strawberries that grow in Mahabaleshwar are sweeter. M-A-H-A-B-A-L-E-S-H-W-A-R. The next one. How would you like to eat strawberries? It is about us. So I would like to eat my strawberries, putting them into the shakes and cream, ice. When and where are strawberries grown in Maharashtra? The strawberries are seasonal fruits with usual season lasting between October to November and April and May. Next paragraph is the strawberries are grown in Mahabaleshwar. And the next one, name the products made from strawberries. The products made from strawberries are jelly and jam. Okay, for singular plural, I think you all know about it. So, after that, go to your textbook, the 12 months. I hope it's clear with you. The 12 months, you must have gone through it. This morning, I gave you the homework. You've gone through it. Okay, just a revision here again. The 12 months, who are the 12 months? These are the 12 men. The 12 months included right from January till December. All right? So there are 3 persons that you have come across. They are stepmother, Olena, and Morokula. Then Morokula was the only girl who had to do all the work at home. Yes or no? She does all the household work, even sewing, even cleaning, tidying the room, even cooking, everything. And then she was even sent to collect the 3 items. What are they? They are, number 1, violets, number 2, strawberries, number 3, red apples. She was forced to go to collect these 3 items, okay? Even if she hesitates to go, she will never allow She will be forced to go. She was pushed to go. That also in the freezing, snowy place. And when she went, she met these people. At first, she saw them. The 12 men were sitting next to the fire and warmed themselves. Okay? Then who was the biggest there among the 12 men? It was January. Then before she goes to them, she seeks information first. Among them, no. She was asking permission in order to warm her hand. She was very polite. Then she went aloud and she warmed her hands. Okay? Like that, she continuously did for 3 times. Okay? It was a miracle because Mr. January asked his junior, that was March, it was springtime, gave him the club, swung the fire brightened up, okay, and the snow melt, and then appeared spring. So she got all the violets. Then the second time, the same thing again, given to July, that was, after spring what comes? It was June, what it came? Summer. So it was compared to a starlet, the starry blossoms, that means an actress who was starring herself. So there she was, what she was asked to get at the time, the strawberries. So in that month, the strawberries, it was not available, but with the miracles, with the help of Mr. January and swung the club, the fire lighted up again. So it was summer, it was green everywhere and flowers everywhere. Then she got those. And finally, the last time she was sent to collect red apples. There also the same thing she was asked to do. Because if she will not do, what will happen to her? She will be killed by the stepmother and the stepsister. So even then, there again she got. But after collecting these, brought home, delivered home, they were not happy. Instead, they had doubts. Her sister doubts that she may have eaten on the way back home. Imagine. So at the time, what they did? They did not tell her anything. Instead, they were grumbling at her. And finally, they made a decision that they will go themselves to collect those apples because it was so very tasty. So they didn't want her to go to know about this. They didn't want her to go along with them. So without informing Morokala, both mother and daughter left the place and went to the place where the apples were available. But with their very rude nature, when they reached there, they were very rude. They did not ask permission. They did not tell January what they really wanted. Instead, they abused him. So Mr. January got very annoyed, very angry with them. He did not help them. So instead, like when he helped Morokala, instead of helping like what Morokala got, no, what happened? He instead made the environment dark. It was so dark that they could not see themselves to return back home. What happened? What did they do? They lost track. They lost track. They did not see anything anymore. Then Morokala was waiting at home all alone because she was not knowing where they were, their whereabouts. So then she decided to go and look for them. So she went. When she reached the forest, what she found? The darkness. Nothing can be seen. She could not see the environment or the forest, nor she could not see the people around, all the 12 men, not even her stepmother or stepsister. So she was very sad. Sadly, she returned back home. Then when she returned back home, she was left all alone because nobody was there along with her. So when she reached home, what she did? She was there for some time. Then she got married to a very nice man and she got inherited. That means the property, the house, and thereafter she lived very happily. Is that clear with that? Okay. Then you turn to page, I'm announcing here, turn to page. Page 14, lesson 6. Here I am announcing you to open chapter 6, page 14, which we are going to do now, the chapter announcement. So I announce that we will do this lesson 6 about announcement. Okay, here there is nothing here, only announcement that is being made. Well, while you were in school, those school days, I think you used to hear different types of announcement by the principal, yes or no? Even in the class, your teachers also used to announce some important announcement, like maybe the changing of school timing, maybe the coming of your exams, maybe the holidays, maybe the activities. All these announcements used to be made in the school. So now we are going to do this chapter of announcement. See here, announcement. It has been observed by the head boy and head girl that certain classes do not clean up their classrooms before leaving. If any class is found untidy and littered after school, that class will be detained. Detained means to stay back after school. Then is the next day also after school hours up to 4 p.m. Please take note of this. This is announcement made by the principal or maybe the teachers themselves because they found that the classroom was very dirty. The second one, tomorrow, that is the 10th of July, school will close an hour earlier as the teachers have to attend an important PTA meeting. So please inform your parents to arrange to pick you up at 2 p.m. instead of 3 p.m. Like this also notice used to send to you, to your parents, that in the mobile, through the mobiles, that these things should happen in school. So therefore you have to come and pick your ward or your child from school earlier. Then on Saturday, 12th July 2015, there is a football match between classes 8 and 9 on the school ground. The match will begin at 9 a.m. All students are invited to come and cheer their favorite team. Please come on time so that the players are not distracted. This is also another announcement for sports. If events will be taking place, you will be informed by these different types of announcement. And the next one, the school has organized a storytelling competition for classes 5, 6, and 7 from 21st to 25th of July. The competition will be held in the school hall at 10 in the morning. Children may select. These are the points given to you. Number 1, a fable. Number 2, a folk tale. Number 3, a fairy tale. Number 4, a true story. And number 5, funny story. So 3 prizes will be given for each category. The time limit is only for 3 to 5 minutes. Those who wish to participate may contact Mrs. Sanjana Mohit for other details. They must register their names with her before the 16th of July. Like this announcement also you have come across. The principal will announce or send you a notice through the teachers to give these particular announcement. Then you will come to know what is the next event to be conducted. Then construction work is to extend the school building will start next week. All students are cautioned not to cross over the fence at the construction site. It is dangerous and may cause you injury. So please stay away from the fence. Like this also there is announcement so that you will not be injured. So when one's announcement is declared to you like this, you are not supposed to go against it because it is very harmful. So a cycle key with a blue key chain has been found on the ground, that is found and lost, announcement this one. A cycle key with a blue key chain has been found on the ground. Whoever has lost it can contact the clerk, Mrs. Nina Pinto, and see if it belongs to him or her. Suppose even in the classroom also, you see anybody's pencil, an eraser or pen, anything or a book which is not yours, what do? Lost and found objects you kept in a separate place. And then the teacher comes and announces, whose pencil is this? Or whose book is this? Then she will give to the owner. He or she, teacher, will give to the owner of that particular thing. So it is very important for you to listen very carefully to an announcement. So most of the announcement is also made in the assembly. All of you used to attend assembly before going to your respective classes. In the assembly, after prayer, after drill, then the principal used to make some very important announcement, not only for you alone, but to the whole school. Then what is going to happen, what is going to take place, then we will come to know through the announcement made in the assembly. So it is very important for each one of us to attend the assembly. As if announcement is not made in the assembly also, then while you were in the classroom, you used to hear no announcement. Principal used to announce some important announcement, and we used to hear from the classroom. So we have to pay attention very carefully so that we can follow instruction what is given in the announcement. All right. Now you see there are things to do. See the things to do in your book, page 15. Choose a suitable heading for each announcement from those given below with your pencil in your hand. Hold a pencil in your hand so that you can mark in the book. Change in school hours from those boxes that is given in your book. You saw those boxes, color yellow, white, pink, blue. Change in school hours, which box will come first? That will be the second box, white color. Change in school hours, the second box, white in color. Tomorrow, that is on the 10th of July, school will close an hour earlier, as the teachers have to attend an important PTA meeting. So please inform your parents to arrange to pick up at 2 p.m. instead of 3 p.m. So that point, change in school hours, that related with which box color? White in color. You all got it? That is change in school announcements of school hours. Number 2, cleanliness. Which box related to that cleanliness? It'll be box number 1, yellow in color. It has been observed by the head boy and head girl that certain classes do not clean up their classrooms before leaving. If any class is found untidy and littered after school, that class will be detained the next day after school hours up to 4 p.m. Please take note to this. That is the announcement of cleanliness. The number 3, storytelling competition. Where will be the announcement? That box colored blue color. That box colored in blue, you see. The school has organized a storytelling competition for class 5, 6, and 7 from 21st to 25th of July. The competition will be held in the school hall at 10 in the morning. Children may select. These are the topics: a fable, a folk tale, a story tale, a true story, a funny story. So then 3 prizes will be given for each category. The time limit is 3 to 5 minutes. Those who wish to participate may contact Mrs. Sanjana Mohit for other details. They must register their names with her before the 16th of July. So that is the announcement for the competition of storytelling. Then the next one, lost and found. Where it will be? The next page, 15, yellow box. That will be the announcement. A cycle key with a blue key chain has been found on the ground. Whoever has lost it can contact the clerk, Mrs. Nina Pinto, and see if it belongs to him or her. Okay? Then now the warning announcement. If you ever get a warning. So this will go to the same page itself, that white box. Construction work, this is a warning announcement. Construction work to extend the school building will start next week. All students are cautioned not to cross over the fence at the construction site. It is dangerous and may cause you injury. Please stay away from that fence. That is the announcement for you all not to go against it. And then the last announcement is the football match. Where will be the last one? Is it in pink color? On Sunday, 12th July 2015, there is a football match between classes 8 and 9 on the school ground. The match will begin at 9 a.m. All students are invited to come and cheer their favorite team. Please come on time so that players are not distracted. So these are the different categories of the announcement. What are they? What announcement? Number one, what do you see? Change in school hours. Number two, announcement in cleanliness. Change in school hours, I think you understand, no? Your school hours, that means the timing of your school timing. You used to get over at, you can say, suppose 12 o'clock. If there is changes, if you should get late than that or early than that, announcement will be made for your parents in order to come and pick you all up. That will be the school changes, timings. Okay, that will be the announcement. For cleanliness, especially you all students in the classrooms are used to observe, you're loitering very, very much. Throw the papers, waste papers everywhere. Sharp your pencil and throw everywhere. Drop your, while eating, having your lunch also, drop your rice, drop your roti, drop your food everywhere. Yet you don't have the decency to clean it back. So, this is an announcement made by the principal. If found again that it is dirty, you will get what punishment? To stay back. You will be detained in the school. That means stay back after school hours till 4 p.m. Then if you have to contest, to give a competition for different categories, so you'll be announced, and then all of you, like you used to have, I have seen in your cultural programs and all, you used to compete among each one of you. So then you prepare yourself. That will be the competition. So then that is also will be announced to you. And if any object is lost, you don't have to all keep them, to pick them all and then keep in your pocket or in your bags. There is a place for you to keep all these objects in one particular place. Then when the teacher comes, what will the teacher do? The teacher will announce the lost and found objects. Then the owner will own it up. All right? That is what they have to do. And if you are naughty, if your class is noisy, if you do not do well in the test, then if principal comes and finds you like that, what happened? The principals give you the warning. Before punishing you, principals give you the warning, or the teacher gives you the warning. If you won't keep quiet, if you do not complete your work, if you disobey, you will be detained after school. Then that will be the announcement of the teachers or the principal. And suppose if a match will be going on tomorrow, then you will be announced that at that particular time, that event on that particular area will be held. So all of you will be asked to witness the tournament. Therefore, you will come to know and take part in this tournament. So you see here, there are how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 announcements. So all those announcements from the boxes are there with that. Choose a suitable heading together. This you have to do in your notebook. Is that clear? In your notebook you have to do, not in the textbook. You understand, all of you? I will see that you copy this heading. Choose a suitable heading for each announcement from those given below. First you choose, okay? Then change in school hours, which is suitable paragraph for it. You choose it, then you write in your notebook. And then again, the next one, cleanliness, is a heading. Choose from which particular box, and then write in your notebook. So on and so forth till all the 6 points in your notebook. Is that clear to all of you? Is that clear to all of you? Is that clear?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. I understood. Yes, ma'am. Not shouting.
Okay. Very good.